Alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. We're getting ready for opening day here, 2019. Seattle Mariners at the Oakland A's. Opening day. This actually was opening day, if you guys remember, 2019 in Tokyo, Japan. Might have not been Tokyo, but I know it was Japan for this series. But we're going to change a few things because of the way the season started. I'm just going to be using the Oakland home card because we don't actually have a card for the stadium they played at in case we have any ballpark effects. So we're just going to be using Oakland because they're considered the home team in this first game. And what else? Oh, the other thing is, of course, if you guys remember, this was Ichiro Suzuki's farewell address in Japan. So he actually plays like the 3 games, or the 2 games. I can't remember, 3, 2, 1, whatever there was. I know there was at least 2 games in Japan, and then he retires. So we don't have a card for him, actually. So what we're going to be doing is pulling him first time he comes up, or if we get to his position. So we're going to be pulling him to put in a different player. So there is your outfield. There is Pinder, Lariano, and Piscotti. Chapman, Simeon, Profar, and Olson. Mike Fairs. On the mound, behind the plate will be Nick Hudley. So we got a roll for some pitchers here to find out if they're having A day, B day, or C day. So we'll go with Mike Fairs first. We rolled a 20. Well, he's going to have a C day. How about that? And for Marco Gonzalez for Seattle, he has a 9. So he's going to have a B day for Marco. All right. With all that out of the way, we'll be using a combination of dice and, of course, fast action cards. And, yeah, let's get things going. D. Gordon steps into the batter's box. Opening day 2019. And, of course, when we read the dice, it'll be black, then followed by the white. So, D. Gordon's up first. 43 will be an out, and it will be a, fly out to right field. So let's go ahead and get things situated here. Fly out to right. Nope. Now up, Mitch Haniger. 54 is going to be the 54 chart, so we're just going to look at the top card here. We have bases empty. It's going to be a fly ball to center field. We're going to roll versus the E rating for an error. If an error, then we go to the exotic error chart. Otherwise, it's a fly out. So it would be a error check on the center fielder. And fortunately, I've got the charts over here on the side, the defensive charts for both teams. So for Oakland, I need to get the right one. That would help. Oakland in center field, Ramon Lariano, error of 9. So 1 to 9, it'll be an error. And in this case, that is an 8. So Ramon Lariano as an error. We go to the exotic error chart. Okay, well, didn't know I was going to need the old exotic error chart. I don't think we have... Do we have exotic errors on here? Wilder. Go to the wildest. Men on base. Doesn't look like it, which means I have to actually bring it up on the old computer screen for you guys. And of course, this is just going to slow things down to a crawl to start off. Great. Where is the rules? Charts. Let's look at the charts here. exotic error charts. Base is empty, really. Let's see. We're going to the outfielder. Second, third, short, pitcher, catcher, outfielder. All right, so we got to roll a die here. 20-sided die. We got a 1. Single plus an error, batter safe at second. Runners advance 2 bases. So big error there on Lariano. So we're going to say single plus error on the center fielder. So going to second is Mitch Haniger. Hopefully we won't need that again for a while. And due up, Jay Bruce. 22 for Bruce and a 17. That will be an out. Lined out to third or lined out to short, actually. Fortunately, not doubled off on second base. So line out to short. 2-way for Edward Encarnacion. Opening day 2019. Edward, 52. We're going to look at a strikeout first. 1-2. Nope. So it will be an error check, a 52 error check. It's going to be second baseman, one base error. Let's see if we can have another error here on the second baseman. Oakland, second base is going to be Profar. His error rating is a 5. And that is a 2. Unbelievable. So another error and 2 errors in the first 2 outs of this ball game. And that's going to be a E4. And there's runners at the corners now. And we have Domingo Santana up. 2 outs. You can still get out of this without any damage. Domingo Santana, 36. 36 will be an out, and he will get out of it. And that's going to be a ground out to short. We'll go 6-3 on the putout, and we're through half an inning here in opening day 2019. Now I got to minimize all my charts and everything so I can see what's going on. Mr. Dave Little's in the house. So it is Marco Gonzalez, left-hander for the Mariners, having a B day, or just an average day. He'll be facing off against Lariano. So here's where we need to click on Suzuki. We're actually, like I said, not going to be playing with Mr. Suzuki since we don't have his card. What I would like to replace him with is Dylan Moore. So Mr. Dylan Moore will be, I think Suzuki was batting all in the 9th spots. All right, so we're going to replace him with Moore. And sub. There we go. All right, so you will not see Ichiro Suzuki his final couple games. Like I said, we don't have his card. So he only played 3 games. So they didn't make a card for him. So I can't fudge it, unfortunately. Lariano starts things off for Oakland. 62 will be an out. That will be a line out to left field. Fly ball to left. 1 away. Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman will go on to bat 249 with 36 home runs in 2019. That's a 14, 1-12 strikeout. He strikes him out. 2 away. And that brings up Stephen Piscotty. Piscotty 64. 64 will be an out, and it will be a ground out. He's a right-hander. Ground out to short. 6-3 as Beckham throws to Bruce. And we are through one complete here in Japan, actually, for opening day 2019. All right, Omar Narvaez, 278 hitter. The windup of the pitch. 65 is going to be a home run check. Mike Fair's home run 1-15, and this one is gone. 22 home runs in the regular season. And that is a 12. It is hit well. It is carrying out, and it is gone. And the hometown Japanese faithful see the first home run of the 2019 season, and Seattle takes a 1-0 lead. Ron Healy. 33 for Healy. And a 9 is going to be a single base hit for Ron Healy. It's a single for Healy. Defense will play double play depth here for Tim Beckham. 13. He strikes him out. One away. And Dylan Moore, who came in for Ichiro Suzuki. 62 will be an out with the runner at first. Runner first, fielder's choice out at second. Second baseman, strong arm. Let's check Profar's arm. That is Seattle. Profar. I'm sorry, that's Oakland out there. Oakland Profar is a weak arm, actually, so no double play. It's just going to be a 4-6 put out at second. For this second out. And we go back to the top of the order with D. Gordon. D. Gordon is stepping in. He has got himself 275 average. Only 3 home runs in the season. Moore's at first, waits on the pitch, and here we go. Uh-oh, that is hit well by Gordon. And that is going into the corner. Laureano's tracking it down and trying to get it in with a stand-up double is going to be T. Gordon. And second to home scores. Second to home will score on the double. So another run by Seattle. And it's now 2-0 in favor of the Mariners. Mitch Haniger. 14. He strikes him out. And we go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 in favor of the Mariners. 4 hits and 2 errors so far, helping Seattle's offense get on track early here in 2019. It's going to be Chris Davis at the plate against Marco Gonzalez. 26 against a lefty. That'll be a single. Marco is a lefty, so a base hit by Davis. As he takes the ball the opposite way, it is going to fall in front of Moore for a base hit. Chad Penner with the runner at first now. And that is a 51. Check for a strikeout. 1-3, it'll be a strikeout. It is a 3, so no error check needed. He strikes him out. Pender fishing for a ball in the dirt. Matt Olson, 267, 36 home runs, 91 RBIs. Chris Davis waits at first. 25 will be an out with the runner first. It's going to be, we're going to check Tim Beckham. Is he got a weak arm? Tim Beckham for Seattle. And Tim Beckham does have a weak arm, actually. So it's going to be a fielder's choice 6-4 as he can't make a good throw to Gordon. And so they stay out of the double play. So that brings up Jerickson Profar for the Athletics. Olson now at first with 2 outs. 41 will be a walk given up. First walk given up by either pitcher. And now 2 men aboard for Marcus Semien. Semien waits on the pitch. Here it comes. Marco dealing 56 is a 1-12 strikeout. Hey, strikes him out. Big pitch there under pressure. Marco delivers, and that will do it for. I want to include this every time because I use it a lot, but it's such a pain trying to gather all the dice up. Anyways, we go to the top of the third, 2-0 in favor of the Mariners. Jay Bruce up first. 63 for Bruce, and that will be an out. Ground it right to Semien. Semien backhand throw will get him in for a few steps. Edward Encarnacion. Defense looks like it's playing him to pull. Edward, 31, and Edward's going to pull that right through the middle for a base hit. 1 out hit for Encarnacion. Domingo Santana. 14. He strikes him out. So big pitch there by Mike Ferris. Doesn't want to get behind too much here. 2-0 in favor of Seattle. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Omar Narvaez. First home run of the 2019 season credited to Narvaez. 41 will be a wild pitch check. And sure enough, 4 falls in his wild pitch range. So it's going to be a wild pitch. So a wild pitch to Narvaez is hardly couldn't get that bouncing ball. Encarnacion goes to second. 2-way here, top of the third. I'm doing good, Dave. Bob, how you doing? 42, another wild pitch check. And sure enough, a 6 is within his wild pitch range. Having a C day, he's got back-to-back wild pitches on 41 and 42. We rolled 41, now we rolled a 42. So back-to-back wild pitches by Mike Ferris, and Encarnacion is just getting around the bases the easy way, I guess. And it looks like Hudley's going to have a little talk with Ferris here. Wants to know what's going on. Settle down. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it, man. I do. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Narvaez waits. 45. Fortunately, the white dice didn't end up a 1 or 2, or that would have been another wild pitch. But a 45 will be an out, and that will do it for a fly ball to Lariano. He'll take a few steps to his left and make the catch. So the wild pitches don't come back to bite Mike Ferris, but they're still down 2-0. Going in the bottom of the third, Nick Hudley. 55 and a 10 is going to be hit into down the line. Opposite field, Moore's chasing after it. Hudley on his horse. Moore bobbles it out there, tries to get a grip, doesn't get it. And Hudley going for 3. Here comes the throw by Moore, and it's cut off. And Nick Hudley's in there with a triple. He would have 1, triple. Hit the whole season. And I'm glad you guys got to see it with me. Thank you so much. Thank you. So Nick Hundley with the triple. And now runners in scoring position with nobody out. They will play... They'll play defense in. Why not? Which do I like better? Fall Classic or play ball? To be honest, I like them both. I've actually got an order coming in next week of Fall Classic and play ball cards. So wait for that video to come out. I'm going to kind of go over things then. So Ramon Lariano is up. 31, and 31 is going to be a base hit back up the middle by Lariano, and it's now a 2-1 bowl game. Just like that. Lariano with a good at-bat there. Matt Chapman. T. Scott Howard said he's honored to be here for that triple. Matt Chapman, runner at first, and 33 and a 12. And that's going to be a base hit single. Runner at first. Is Lariano fast? He is fast, so he's going to make it to third on the single. So runners at the corners. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the third. And it's going to be Stephen Piscotty. Dave Gardner, how you doing, boys? How you doing, Dave Whittle, Bob B, D. Scott Howard, everyone? Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. Just thought I'd throw a little Fall Classic baseball. You guys know I do really like this game. Simplicity and the ease of play is really nice. If you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend it. But if you want a more in-depth information about Fall Classic and play ball, I would wait till next week or maybe the following week. I've got an order coming in of Fall Classic and play ball cards so you guys can see the cards. We can talk about what you get, the cost, and all that probably pretty soon. So I'm not going to get into too many details. I am a big fan of Fall Classic though. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense is going to play back and normal. They're going for the double play here against Piscotty. 31, and that's 31's. That's going to be a base hit single, and we're going to have at least a tie ball game here. Runner will stop at second, Chapman. And that is going to be a single, and it's going to be a 2-2 ball game. So Piscotty delivers. Still nobody out here in the third inning. It's going to be Chris Davis. Runners are first and second. Marco in a little trouble here. 1-1 is an out, actually. We have runners at first and second. It's going to be ground ball to third. Going to be a ground ball at the third. So I got to check the third baseman. That's Healy. If he is a strong arm, he's going to get the out at second. Otherwise, the only play will be at first. Let's check out Mr. Headley at third base. He is actually got a weak arm at third base. So, only play is going to be a 5-3 put out. Both runners are going to advance on the play. And now, with one out. Defense will play. Defense will play. They're going to play back. early in the game. They're going to play back. They don't want to give up too many runs. Chad Pender, 14. Hey, he strikes him out. Doesn't matter where you play when the pitcher strikes him out. That was on the outside corner, and now it's up to Olson to try and give the A's the lead. Not Olson. 25, and he will get out of the inning, as that is going to be a fly out to center field. Making the catch out there is Haniger, and we're going to be through 3 and settled nothing so far. So it's going to be Ron Henley up for Seattle, top of the 4th, 2-2. Both teams with 5 hits, and the A's with 2 errors in the first inning didn't help their cause. Ron Healy, and that is a 65, and that is going to be a home run check. 1-15, but he rolls a 20, so it's going to be a fly ball to deep. We'll call that left field. It doesn't really matter, but we'll call it left field. Didn't quite get all of it, but he got a lot of it. But it's still an out. Tim Beckham. Uh-oh, that was hit well. There's no doubt about that one. That was going deep in the stadium. 20 rows back, and they're fighting for the ball here in Japan as Tim Beckham would only have 15 home runs in the regular season. He has one to start the season off here in Japan. It is now 3-2. It's the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas! I was going to use that next time, but since you brought it up, Bob, I had to say it now. Dylan Moore, 42 for Moore. 42 again, wild pitch. If there's nobody on, it automatically becomes a walk. So 41 and 42 are not Mike Fair's friends today. And so that is Moore. He makes it to first, and we go back to the top of the lineup. D. Gordon. As a 53, we're going to look at a strikeout first. 18, no strikeout. So we're going to check the range of the third baseman. And that is going to be Matt Chapman. Third baseman range for the A's. This is the A's over here. So Matt Chapman range is a 14. Very decent range. Over there at third to 1-14. He'll make the play. He does make the play. And the even result, I believe, means he gets a... I believe he actually gets a double play on that. Even is 2 outs. Or yeah, even 2 outs. So we're gonna give him credit for the 5-4-3 around the horn double play. If I can find it, there it is. And that's gonna be the, and I'm gonna say it. Yes, here you come, Bob. Rally killing, soul crushing double play. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 4th. The Mariners take the lead in the top of the part of the inning. Jerickson Profar. And here we go. 3-2. Marcus Gonzalez got a new lease on life here. Bottom of 446. We're going to the ballpark again. This game actually happened in Japan, but we don't have the stadium card for Japan, so we will be using the Oakland Athletics home park. And we rolled an 18, and that is going to be a single. Runner tries to stretch it into a double, and that's going to go to center field. We're going to check the assist rating of the center fielder. That's Haniger. Haniger is Haniger assists. He's actually a 0 assist rating. Wow. So he's going to be a single, and Haniger doesn't get it in time, and Profar will take the extra base. How do I input that in? Let's see. It's going to be a single, and it's going to go to safe at second. Okay. So Profar on second. Marcus Simeon's up. Oh, Bob, be nice. Come on now. You gotta love it. I think it's funny. He was hoping a huge fist would appear and punch him in the throat. Oh, we love Kurt Berglund. Come on. He's one of my best friends. And, I mean, good Lord, the guy made an awesome video dedicated just to me with playing the Cardinals. So, that was awesome. So thank you, Kurt. Don't listen to these meano people here. Marcus Simeon's up. Runner at second, 31. That's going to be a base hit single. Is he coming around? Profar coming around? No. They're going to hold him at third on the single. So runners at the corners with nobody out. And once again, Gonzalez in a little bit of trouble here. Nick Hudley. They're going to play back at double play depth. Nick Hudley, 32 will be an out. Runners at first and third. This could get interesting. Fly ball to center field. Runner on third does score. Everyone else holds. So we're going to have to detail this one. It's going to be a fly out center field. But coming in will be, and he will hold. Okay. So once again, we are tied here in Japan. It is 3-3. Top of the order coming up for the A's. Hey, Steeler fan, what's going on, brother? Ramon Laureano, wind up 33, and that's going to be a base hit single. Simeon goes to third as the good placement, and they can't get the ball in time. And once again, the A's in business. Runners at the corners, no one out. Matt Chapman up, defense back, going for the double play. 35 will be a single, another single. And we have runner at first, will hold at second. But the A's have taken the lead now. And that looks like it's going to be it for Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez is Gonzalo out of here. And they're going to be bringing in. It's going to be Guerin coming in. Let's see what kind of day Mr. Guerin's going to have. 15, wow, that's not going to help as he's not having his best stuff today either. Runners at first and second. 2 runs in. 1 out, defense back. Piscotty's at the plate now. Steven Piscotty. Oh, Bob, you're killing me, my friend. You're killing me. Steven Piscotty. 43. And 43 is going to be a wild pitch check. 9 falls in that range. And guess what? Another wild pitch for, I think that's the third one we've had so far. Runners at second and third now. Defense will play in. They're going to play in. 40. Oops, that was a 6. Another wild pitch check. Oh, my God. Wow. And that is going to be another wild pitch. And just like the A's, Mike Fair in the first inning had back-to-back wild pitches. Corey Guerin has back-to-back wild pitches. And, oof, that's brutal. Are they going to be... Defense is going to play in again. Piscotty's still waiting on a pitch he can hit. Oh my God. You guys see what this is? You see I'm shaking and rolling and everything. This is now crazy because it's now another wild pitch. This is 3 wild pitches in a row. Oh my God. And that's it for Guerin. They've seen enough. They say, you kind of stinky. You're making us look bad here in front of all the Japanese fans. All right, well, that clears the bases, but a bunch of runs come in from that. Piscotty up again, 32. That will be an out. And the Bronx Cheers comes to ground out to the pitcher. Nobody on, so it's just going to be a 1-3 put out. And the Bronx Cheer comes down from the Japanese crowd, giving the mocking salute that, yes, Oakland got an out. Yay. Welcome to Spiders Baseball. Yeah, that Spiders game Dave was running was just crazy. Oh, my God. Chris Davis is up. 2 away. 31, and guess what? Base hits. Chan Pinder's up. 2 outs, trying to get through this terrible 4th inning. 41, and that will be a walk. That is not what they want to see. Matt Olson. 62. Hey! Strikes him out. And there you go. We finally, with a sigh of relief, the Mariners head back to their dugout. Shocked. It is now 6-3. Going in the top of the 5th inning, and Mike Fairs has a new lease on life now. Mitch Haniger, 36, will be an out. Fly out to right field. Piscotty's got that one lined up. Man makes the catch. Jay Bruce. 43. These 40 numbers are crazy, but fortunately for Ferris, it's only 41 and 42. 43 is an out. He's a lefty, so it's going to be a ground ball down to Olson. He'll take it to the bag himself. Edward Encarnacion. 25, that will be an out, and good Lord, we have a 1-2-3 inning, a fly ball to right field. I didn't even think we could have that. Fly out to right. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Halfway home, ladies and gentlemen, halfway home. Jerickson Profar. 51, we need to check for a strikeout. 15, no strikeouts. So 51 is going to be second base error check. That is D. Gordon. D. Gordon on the error check is only a 4. 1-4. That is an E4. Oh my gosh. We've had just about everything happen in this crazy game so far. Game 1 of the season. Marcus Simeon's up. Uh-oh. There's a 40 number. That's bad. That's a walk. Runners at first and second for Nick Hudley. Nobody out. 24, possible hit by a pitch, 1 to 10. And that is a 1. He's hit by the pitch. That is something we haven't had. So I think now officially we have had everything happen that could possibly have happened. Oh my gosh, bases are loaded and nobody's out. And who the hell can they even bring in? We have to find out. Bradford or Brandon Bennin. It's got to be Brandon Bennin coming in. Brandon Bennin coming in for your Seattle Mariners. Let's see what kind of day Mr. Bennin's going to have. 9, well, normal day. All right, bases loaded, defense back. And 52. Check for the strikeout, 1 to 5. And he strikes him out. Brings up Matt Chapman. Bases loaded. Defense back. Going for that double play. Trying to 36. Can they do it? That is going to be an out. And he's a right-hander. We have bases full. Fielder's choice out at second. 5-4. Others advance. So 5-4 put out everyone. Goes around the bases, and it's now 7-3. 2 outs, so for Piscotti. And against a left-hander, that would be a single. Otherwise, it's an out, and he's a right-hander. He is going to be ground ball down to Headley. Headley will throw to first and retire the side. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Mike Fairs still in this ball game after that horrible start. You would have never thunk that. Santana, 24, 1 to 3, hit by pitch. No, so that will be an out. Fly ball to center field. Santana's out. Omar Narvaez, home run. 41er is a walk since there's no one on base. So Narvaez with another walk. Ron Healy. Let's see. They're going to leave him in. Ron Healy. 54 is going to be the 54 charts. So your runner at first. Men on base. Check the wild pitch rating. Are you kidding me? Guess what? It is another runner's advance on another wild pitch. Okay, well, that'll be it for Mike Fairs. Besides, he was having a C day anyways. It's probably best to pull him. So Fairs is out. And who are we going to put in? Let's see, we got a bunch of right-handers coming up. We'll put in, why not? We'll put in Ryan Dole. Ryan Dole will come in. Why not? So, runner at second now for Healy. 15. Yay! Strikes him out. Fastball down the middle. Couldn't pull the trigger. Tim Beckham. 2 outs now. 31, and that's going to be a base hit single. Back up the middle, and fast or average will score Navarre. What is Navarre? He's slow. Is there 2 outs? There is 2 outs. He actually will score because there's 2 outs. So the Mariners draw a little bit closer on Beckham's single. And it's now 7-4. And Dylan Moore, 25. Another possible hit by pitch. 1-3. And that will be an out. So it's ground out to third base. 5-3 on the putout. And that's going to do it for the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of 6. Your score, 7-4. Here in beautiful Japan for opening day. Chris Davis. Davis has got a hold of one here. And that is going to be ripped in the gap. Haniger can't get to it. Big bounce off the turf. And going into second, sliding safe. In at second is Chris Davis with a double. That's going to bring up Chad Pinder. Hey, Midlife Crisis, what's going on? Good to see you. Chad Pinder. 1-1 will be an out. It's pop out to the catcher. Pop up high behind the plate. Going back in Navarez. He waits on it. He's going to corral that one for the out. And you know what? Give Brandon Brennan some credit here. He's come in and kind of stymied things a little bit here for Oakland, giving Seattle a chance. Matt Olson, 21. Hey! Strikes him out. I don't need a card because he struck him out. And Jerickson Profar. 32, and that will be an out as well. That's going to be a fly ball. This one's drifting down the line. Santana on his horse and makes the catch. And a 1-2-3, I believe that was the first 1-2-3 inning Oakland's had all game. So we go to the 7th. Still not over. 7-4 is nothing here. And the top of the order coming up for the Mariners, D. Gordon. 12, that will be an out. And it's going to be ground ball right to Profar. Profar, nice bounce right into his stomach. And corrals it, throws it to first for the out. Mitch Haniger. Mitch Haniger. A 12, a fastball down the middle. No, cannot pull the trigger. Strikes him out. Mitch Haniger. And that brings up, every Cincinnati Reds favorite player, Jay Bruce. 53, we're going to look at a possible range play. Yep, we're going to the range chart. We're checking the left fielder. It will be a single if Pender can't make the ball or can't make the catch. So can Pender make it? He has got a range of 15. Wow. 1-15, he'll make the catch. It's a 20. It's going to fall in. And Bruce gets himself a single. So single by Bruce. And Edward Encarnacion 45, and we have not rolled for Dole yet, I don't believe. We got to find out what kind of day he's going to have. 20, of course he is. So 45 and a 20 is going to be an out, though. Fly ball center field. Lariano coming in. Makes the catch. Side retired. It's stretch time here, boys and girls. Everyone gets to stretch, including me. Well, Brandon Bennon is going to have to be pulled. He's done. And we are in the 7th. You know what? We will bring in Hunter Strickland and see if he can. We'll bring in Hunter Strickland, the right-hander here. Let's see what kind of day he's going to have. This dice, there's something wrong with it, I tell you. Wow. 19, 20, every time. All right, well, it gets you lots of offense that way. Marcus Simeon. 26 against the lefty. That's a single. Anything else is a pop out to second base. Pop out to second. Thank you. Nick Hudley. 51. Check in for a strikeout. 3. No, only 1-2. It will be an error check. 51 shortstop error check. That's going to be Beckham at short. Beckham at short, error. Oh my gosh, error of 13. Can he make the play? It's kind of catty corner. Let's try that again, boys. 6, yeah. No, that's error. What am I thinking? 13. 1-13 is an error, and another error. That's 4 errors in the bowl game. It's almost like watching the Spiders play. Ramon Lariano, 1 out. 62. That will be an out with the runner at first. Doesn't matter. Fly ball, right field. For the out. Matt Chapman. 25. That will be an out. Fly ball to center. Things have settled down all of a sudden with the craziness, so that's good. I didn't want people watching this game thinking, oh my God, this is a very unusual game. I've normally hardly ever see wild pitches. It just so happens the 2 pitchers that were on here, you can see Ryan Dole. You can see Ryan Dole actually does not have any wild pitches on his card, so the only way for him to get a wild pitch is on a 51 or 52 result with men on base. It just so happens that these other pitchers must have thrown a lot of wild pitches through the season because they had some actually on their card. Now, Hunter Strickland, you can see, only has 1 wild pitch, but it's only in the 3rd column. So if he was on an A day or a B day, then he wouldn't be throwing any wild pitches. As a matter of fact, I wonder if we look at Mike Fairs. Yeah, only when he's having a C day does he have a wild pitch rating. So if he's had an A day or a B day, he wouldn't have been throwing those wild pitches. He'd actually been getting outs instead. So don't look at this and go, oh my God, this game is not right because we've had 5 or 6 wild pitches. Keep that in mind. We've actually had some really bad dice rolls for the pitchers. The pitchers are having really bad days. So I just wanted to mention that for you guys that don't play. So let's bring somebody else in, eh? Let's bring somebody else in. Hey, Ron, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, bad dice rolling, Dave Gardner. Yeah, you kind of summed it up there. We're going to bring in, we already bring in the Butcher Man, so we can't bring him back in. Wait. Do we bring in? Uh-huh. We're going to bring in JB Windlekin, actually. Why not? I like his name. Windlekin, sure. Let's see what kind of day Mr. Windlekin is going to have. 2! Oh my God! See? Now things will change because you'll notice he'll have a lot better results when things come off of his card. It's kind of like APA, the way APA does A, B, C, and D pitchers, right? Obviously, when you're going against the A pitchers, it's a lot harder to get hits. When you're going against the D pitchers, it's a lot easier. That's kind of, although this is done by every time they come out, which is really nice because then you don't always have an A pitcher. You don't always have a B pitcher. You don't always have a C pitcher. It can be any one of those. RJL, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. I was watching your game and enjoyed it. I didn't check out the end of it because I was trying to get things set up, so I'm going to go back and watch the end of it after I'm done here. Santiago. No, Santana, not Santiago. That's Domingo. That was weird. I combined Domingo and Santana to be Domingo. I don't even know what I said now. Oh my God. Domingo Santana, thank you. What are we in? Top of 8, you might say. 64. Hayes gonna get him out. It's gonna be ground out rated, Simeon. Simeon, oh nice stab. Wow, did you guys see that? That was a beautiful play by Simeon. Whew. Good range there. Omar Navarez. 43. You remember how the 40 numbers were so bad? Now you'll notice a pitcher, 43. It's an out. Out. He's a left-hander. He's going to ground it to Profar. Profar throws to first for the outs. Come here, you. And Dave, I will say, I know Dave Garner just got his Hockey Bones cards, right? And they're a little slippy, right? I noticed when he was playing his first game the other night, they're a little slippy. You know these new cards with the little glossy shine and everything, they do make them a little slippier, right? It's so they don't stick together, right? So you just got to rub them in a little bit, work with them, get the oil and grease off your fingers on them, and they won't be as slidey. So Ron Healy's up. .45, he's going to get it out. That's a ground ball right back to Wendlekin. And you know what? Wendlekin gets it by the line. He's going to tag Healy out. We're going to give it a 1 unassisted. There you go. 1 unassisted, my friends. Piscotty's up, bottom of 8. Hunter Strickland against Piscotty. 35 will be an out. Ground ball hit to Beckham. Beckham on the edge of the dirt. Makes a good throw. Oh, a little wide there, but keeping his foot on first base. The Bruce man, Jay Bruce. Chris Davis. Third. Hey, strikes him out on the bender. That is another strikeout. And with 2 away, 2 quick outs here, it's Chad Pender. 62 out, and it's going to be a fly ball. Moore waiting. He's still waiting, and there, caught it, Farnley. So Wendlekin did his job in the 8th. They need to find somebody for the 9th. And that somebody is going to be Liam Hendricks for the 9th. 7-4 is your score. It's not over yet. Will we, as RJL, the famous, the world famous, the absolute crazy, world famous, will we have some ninth inning magic? I can't do it like RJL. I mean, let's face it, RJL, he's got those, he's got the touch when it comes down to ninth inning magic. Tim Beckham. Oh, you're playing with him now. That's cool. Yeah, just like I said, just keep. The more you touch them, the more you use them, they'll get better. I mean, you can kind of see my piles kind of just sliding back and forth as well. All right, Tim Beckham. What does he hit? 237. Who do they got on the bench? Anybody? Anyone? Vogelbach, Bishop, and Fettis. Wow. Who had 0 at-bats. And Bishop, who batted 107. And Vogelbach, who batted 208. I guess they have no one on the bench. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Bernie Perron is hurt and out. No. That's crazy. Liam Hendricks against Tim Beckham. Top of the ninth. 7-4's your score. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Beckham, 31. And we did not roll for Hendricks yet. It's kind of on the thing. Let's try it again. 16, of course. I think every single Oakland A's pitcher had a C rating so far. That's crazy. So a 31 is going to be a single. It didn't matter which group, A, B, or C. It was still going to be a single. But now it brings up Moore. Dylan Moore. $61. Hey, strikes him out. Nice pitch there on the 3-2. Could have went either way, but the umpire calls strike 3. Top of the order, D. Gordon. And that is a 65. That's going to be a pitcher home run check. -7 for Gordon, -2 for Hendricks. That is not going to be a home run. That is going to be a fly ball to center field. No need to even roll. So Gordon, not with the power. He only hits 3 home runs. So yeah, not very power. And the Seattle Mariners are down to their last out here in opening day 2019. Just a couple years ago already. Mitch Haniger. The windup and the pitch. 35. He gets him on the bender, and this game belongs to the A's. Mike Fairs takes the win. Marco Gonzalez, with a terrible 4th inning, will take the loss. Hendricks with the save, and the MVP of this one is Tim Beckham for Seattle. Interesting. Only one game on the slate today, as you can see, as this game actually took place like 2 weeks before normal opening day. I think it was like March 20th. So in Japan, if you guys remember that series they had in Japan, I think it was just a 2-game series. Oakland was home team one day and Seattle was the home team the second day. Ichiro Suzuki had his grand farewell heroics there in Japan. Great way to send him out. And then, of course, he went on to retire. And, yeah, so that is opening day 2019. And look at that. We were game of the day. Well, we were the only game, but haha. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Dave Little. Be sure to check out his great channel, RJL. Check out his great channel. Of course, Dave Garner, his wonderful channel, D. Scott Howard, Steeler Fan 1933. Ron McGirth, thanks for coming back out. Midlife Crisis, thanks for coming out. Bob B. I noticed I did not say Break out the broccoli and cauliflower. It's a strikeout. Gas. Just for you, my friend. Just for you. All right, everyone, thank you. Have a good evening. We'll see you soon. Lots of games coming this weekend. I'm hoping to spend a lot of time doing some stuff. So look for lots of things to come. And yeah, I wanted to get some Fall Classic going. You know, it's one of my favorite. Again, if you're just joining me, I've got an order of Fall Classic and play ball cards. Supposed to be coming next week sometime. So once those come in and I back to recovered, then we're going to talk about them. I'll go over and show you guys what you get when you order. The quality. I do like the quality of the cards. And the touch and the feel of them. And you can see just a really clean looking card. You know, you can quickly look at the information. And of course, you know, if you have some fast action cards there, you don't have to look at any charts or anything. So I've got a set of like 4 or 5 sets of the fast action deck. I just shuffle them all together. And anyways, that's kind of just a broad overview. Fall Classic. I am going to probably do a why I play on this game. I'll talk a little bit about it more. And then you guys make up your own decision. Be sure to check out everyone and all the wonderful channels out there. Make sure you give a like. Make sure you give a comment. It's very important. We talked about this last night. It's very important to hear from our viewers what you like, what you don't like. You know, that we're doing a good job for you guys, that you appreciate what we do. So let everyone know, not just me. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about everyone. So it only takes you guys a few minutes to do it, and it makes the world of difference to all of us. And, you know, all you guys that have sent things and messages and emails and comments and posts about my condition going on right now, to be honest, it's been really overwhelming to me, and I just can't thank everyone enough. It's just hearing some of the comments and reading them. I just can't thank you guys enough. Really, I cannot thank you guys enough. All right, guys. Everyone have a good evening. We'll talk to you next time. Take care.